Vision, President of the King Michael Adeboya, shall look the producer, our producer, the prince on the show, President of Adinke Labi, and the man behind the button this morning, Mr. Abdul Samad Balogun.
That is the one.
Number one.
That is the man that makes you people to see our picture.
Yes, that's the person bringing it up and down, making sure that it's clear and crystal, making sure the sound
The man
is.
behind the console.
Yes, the man behind the console. That's Abdul Samad Balogun, number one. Because someone know,
Big Balo.
because big Balo. And to every other staff of Esteem Radio Vision, we have Glory in the studio this morning, and we have a host of others that are not here right now, but they are going to do one thing or another, play their part one way or another to make sure that you hear us clearly, you see us clearly, and you are a part of our program for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week, for the rest of the month, and for the rest of the year. Very big shout out and very big thank you to them. Once again, this is the Confab on Esteem Radio Vision, and you know how we do it on the Confab. This morning we'll be having some very important conversations around what has been happening in our country and how they affect us. We're going to start with this. Afolabi, are you ready? All right. Yesterday was the birthday of the new Olubadan of Ibadan, and today is going to be the coronation of the new Olubadan. Now, there has been some very interesting happenings because, you know, Olubadan is not a small king as far as Yoruba land is concerned. He's one of the paramount rulers of Yoruba land. And a lot of dignitaries, a lot of important people are going to be gracing the occasion. In fact, there has been a lot of activities that has been, I'm sure even the Igbale people, they have, of course, they've had a lot of activities ongoing in the past that we as lay people might not be able to determine how long they've been doing it. But apart from the Igbale people or the kingmakers, the activities of the kingmakers, of course, the state government also has a role to play. They've had their activities ongoing, a week-long event for the coronation of the new Olubadan. But the reason this is making the rounds, this is making rounds in the media, is why we're having this conversation this morning. And that is for Ladoja, the new Olubadan of Ibadan, being a chieftain of the PDP, right? It has been confirmed, and I think it should be happening as we speak, that the president of the country, president of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is going to be gracing that occasion. Okay, and the Jagaban of Nigeria.
Even some people say Jagaban of Africa.
Oh, of Africa, the Jagaban of Africa is going to be gracing that occasion with his presence. Now, while this might be a normal thing to do for a Yoruba president to be at any coronation of a Yoruba king, a lot of people have been, saying a lot of things about, oh, is this a politically motivated move? Is this simply because 2027 is approaching us very fast and without break? Is it a lot of questions has been posed to people, and a lot of us cannot really answer that question. That's why we're having this conversation this morning. Now, Falabi, the question is this: the president normally would have been considered a usual. His presence would not have been a problem if the stakes were not the way they are. Ladoja being a chieftain of the PDP, Oyo State being a PDP state at the moment, and him being an APC president and APC person. A lot of people have been asking the question, why is he attending, or what is the motive for attending this coronation? Afolabi, what do you have to say about this?
Okay, thank you, Les Postimi. Looking at the matter, why we need to discuss about it, I want to be ambivalent with my response. Why? Because for those who is of opinion that why is it that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to grace in the occasion of the 44th Olubadan of Ibadan land, that is the Senator Rashid Adewolu
Ladoja.
Ladoja. And as a man of 81 years old, who will be coronated today to be the Olubadan of
Of
Ibadan.
Ibadan.
You know, uh, let me look at it from this angle. For those who said, why is it now that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to attend the coronation in person, not in proxy? Maybe he sent someone
Mm-hmm.
to the coronation. Like, okay, for instance, now look at the coronation of Owa Obokun of Adimula Ijesha land, the just of recent one. People are expecting that Tinubu will be on ground, will be available as the president, based on the fact that this is his own home. Let me say the country home, because people believe that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu hail from Osun State. Although there is a controversy in his identity, maybe he's indigenous of Lagos State or Osun
Ocean
State,
State.
but almost Nigeria knows that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is from Osun State, precisely Iragbeji, Olokemeji, Takota, Bolori Agba.
Mm-hmm.
Now, looking at the scenario, people are expecting him to be on ground during the coronation of Owa, and it's not there. And don't forget that this same state, I mean the Osun State, during the last general election, the last general election,
2023.
2023,
Yes.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu lost the election for the PDP. Now,
In Ocean
in
State,
Osun
yeah.
State, which is his home, I mean his country home,
Yes.
and the political stalwart, I mean the APC, what they are expecting is that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be on ground to pull more crowd for the party, for people to come out that okay, our number one, although he is the father of the country, and at the same time is the number one members of All Progressive Congress. Now, what they are expecting is that he should be on ground, but now he is coming to grazing the occasion of the 44th Olubadan of Ibadan land. Looking at it at this moment, compare the numbers of the electorate or the numbers of votes that we have in Oyo and Osun State. The if I got the number accurate, I think Oyo State is next to the Kano with
In terms of numbers.
in terms of numbers of electorate in the country. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu lost Oyo State to the then members of the PDP, now is now a members of ADC, Atiku, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. Now, President is coming to Oyo State, precisely Ibadan. It is, to me, I believe that for those who think that it is coming out of the political tone or whatever they call it, it is true, because coming to Ibadan, it will be an avenue for him to let the people of Oyo State to know that okay, maybe his administration is working and this is what is happening and they should be patient. I know this is what Oyo people should be expecting, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it will be part of his speech, because there will be an avenue for him to address the people there, which I know that part of his speech is okay, the situation of the country, the situation we find ourselves is as a result of this, in a way of defending.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying in a way of defending his administration, because no one will condemn his own administration that okay,
We are not doing
I
well.
know I'm not doing well. No, even if he knows that he didn't do well, he will not condemn himself. He will find a means of telling people that okay, this is as a result of this and this and that, and he may want people to believe him. That is why I said my response would be ambivalent. I'm in support of those who said this, I mean his coming is not ordinarily.
You can
It is
politically
not.
motivated.
And he knows that the People's Democratic Party (PDP) want to pick their presidential candidates from Southwest, and precisely
Could
Oyo
be
State,
Oyo, yes.
Ibadan. And who is that person? Is the
The
man
governor.
that is still on the seat as the governor. I
Yes.
mean the engineer
Sheyi
Sheyi
Makinde.
Makinde, like Oyo people do call him Omo Sheyi, Omo Wano Ejo Sheyi.
Sheyi.
You understand? And just for him to, I mean, be there, he knows that his presence will be like a threat to Sheyi Makinde, because no how
His followers will
his
come out.
followers will come out, the APC will come out in mass, so that they want to, what they will use as their point or their excuse, I don't want to use the word of excuse, their point of defending themselves is that we are out just for us to welcome our
Our
president,
president,
our
yes.
number one.
And
No, no, no. No,
I beg you.
no,
Okay.
that is what will be their point of defensive, that okay,
Absolutely.
that is why you see us outside. And don't be surprised that they will not be in this local dress that I wear, or the English dress that you put on. There will be a political trace in
To
their,
what? To their attire,
to their
yes.
attires.
Absolutely.
They will use that avenue to come out in mass,
And do free publicity.
free, God bless you, free publicity, and a way of, let's say, pre-campaign,
Before campaign.
before campaigning, because all what is in mind of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu now is the 2027.
That is all. That's all.
How
That's all.
how he's going to win the 2027 as a president, and how Sheyi is going to win the governorship in the Lagos State 2027. That is what is in his mind. And coming to Ibadan, you know, Sheyi Makinde today will, I know Sheyi will see it as a threat, but I want to appeal to Governor Sheyi, Engineer Sheyi Makinde, not to see the presence of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a threat. He should use that avenue to let President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to stand as an opposition. You know, as an opposition, what you stand for is to criticize the aspect that you know that it is not all go well with your people, that you are governed. Let President Bola Ahmed Tinubu know what the area he needs
Let him
to
feel
work
it.
on. Yes, let him know is the area of failure. Yes.
The level of his failure.
You should know the level of his failure, that okay, in this aspect we give you to you, but in this aspect you are yet to be there, so that he also will use the avenue to gain the interest
Of the people.
not
Of the
only
people.
on your, but the citizens of the Nigeria.
So absolutely means that according to your opinion, that the coming of the president to your state, to Ibadan, precisely for the coronation of the new Olubadan, the 80
He is an 81 years
the
old.
81-year-old Rashid Ladoja,
Adewolu.
Adewolu Ladoja, as the new Olubadan of
But
Ibadan.
one thing is
It's
that
not-
I don't know, maybe they will remove the title of senator now, because that title of senator,
They will.
it has been there.
They will.
Because if you want to
A
address
king
him,
cannot be a senator. No, they
But-
will. They absolutely will.
but he performs the duty of the senator in his own locality.
But he cannot remain a senator while being a king.
Okay.
He cannot.
Because I don't know how it's going to be sweet if
He-
remove the
because-
senator,
because I don't-
Adewolu
I
Rashid
don't
Ladoja.
see a senator sitting on a throne in Yoruba land and then going to the house to go and be a senator and be pushing a bill or doing one.
That would be double.
That would be funny.
No,
That would be
it
funny.
It will just be a double. Should I use double assignment? Because
It's like having a bishop as a senator.
no, but we have one Reverend Father as governor.
But he's not serving as a priest at the moment.
Okay.
Because that's actually part of the deal. It's either you be a priest or you be a politician, and the moment you are a politician, you suspend yourself being a priest.
Okay, what you are saying now is that one servant, cannot
The
serve
heads and two masters, of course.
Okay.
Of course, there will be clash of interest.
Of interest.
Of interest, yes. So, esteemed navigators, we've been on the program, the Confab, on Esteemed Radio Vision this morning, and we've been having our conversation surrounding the impending coming of the president of Nigeria to Oyo State. And the reason this is a conversation is because the president is a member of the APC, and Oyo State is
coming to
a
the
PDP
opposition party
state.
state.
Yes, coming to an opposition party state to be a part of. I've been discussing around, is this a politically motivated move? Is this a normal move? Should we not read any meaning to this? Should it be a normal thing that a Yoruba person is visiting a Yoruba state?
You know
And,
whatever the politicians does,
there's always an
there's
undertone.
always an undertone
Absolutely,
of
I cannot
politics.
disagree with that ever, because Nigerian
Because
politicians will always, they will stay your white.
don't be
The more
surprised.
you believe them, the more they
Don't
shock
be
you.
surprised that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu may promise Oyo State a bridge when there is no river.
Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for riding with us. And before we continue, we're going to go on a very short break. I'll be right back. Welcome back, Steam Navigators, from that very short break. We shall be moving into the next topic for discussion for today before we round up on the Confab this morning. On the 3rd of September 2024, a Twitter user by the name Loki Sultana of Jade posted on X, formerly Twitter, that Wizrab is a rapist and a murderer. That is the only explanation. His penchant for supporting everything evil shows who he is. That was on the 3rd of September 2024. And on the 28th of April 2025, another ex-user, formerly Twitter, Vivian Okeke, posted. He said, personally, I think false rape accusation is the best option to getting these men being taught a significant life lesson. And on, I think, day before yesterday or yesterday, another Twitter user, ex-user, posted, Rude Boy, we all know Rude Boy, the twin brother of, the twin of the Peace posted the celebration of his girlfriend or his wife. I don't know what level they are at the moment. The birthday of the girlfriend, and celebrated the girlfriend on Twitter. And somebody commented. He said, didn't he also cheat on his wife with their housemate? And continued, somebody now said, he raped and coerced their domestic help. She's the help. How could she say no? Plus, she was most likely way younger. And the conversation continued and continued. And the person also said, when he was found out, he sent his wife and sister-in-law at the time out of the house. Very nyama nigga. Now, this is a reality in Nigeria. And to follow up with this, Rude Boy replied. He said, I hardly reply, but you see this one, Chubby Diva, that's the name of the person that posted on Twitter. Chubby Diva, if you like, go private, leave X, I will find you. I will use every means necessary, power, resources, and money. You will face the law. I will use you to set an example as scapegoat. Your only way out is to leave the surface of this earth and relocate to space. To everyone that brought my attention to our tweet, thank you. Since this tweet made the rounds, a lot of drama has happened online. This lady has been found out. Where the husband works has been found out. The sister to the husband has been found out. Our own sister has been found out. And a lot of other family members has been found out, just because a member of their family posted an unfounded post on Twitter. Now, this is why I want us to talk about this. Yesterday on the Confab, we talked about Dani Alves, right? We talked about Dani Alves and how Dani Alves was wrongfully accused and has been acquitted. after serving term, after serving in prison, serving time in prison, and this person has come out again to accuse another person. Right now, it is still
Either
allegedly.
allegedly.
It is still allegedly because nothing has been confirmed. But the
It has
accused,
not been proved in the
yes,
court of law.
nothing has been proven yet. But the accused has come out to say, I am going to use you as a scapegoat, meaning that the accused is saying boldly that this did not happen. Right? Now, I want us to look at this. This is becoming too much. I cited an example of a post from 2024, another from 2023, where someone even boldly said the only way out is to wrongfully accuse these men. That's the only way they can learn. And if you look at this, it means that there might be some people out there who are actually targeting men, making sure they accuse them wrongly, and making sure that they serve them for things that they know absolutely nothing about. If we look at the list of footballers or rich people, influential people that has been wrongfully accused of rape or anything like that, the list is endless. A lot of them. And this is another example where Rude Boy has been accused allegedly wrongly. So, Afolabi, I want us to have this conversation. What do you think is the? I think my question is going to be in two ways. First of all, what do you think is the problem? Because right now, I think this is a problem. This is a pandemic. That if nothing is done at the moment, a lot of innocent people will be forcefully accused, and because they don't have the money to pursue their case, they might end up in prison. Even Daniel Alves, that had all the money, still ended up in prison. So let us look at it. What is the problem? Why are we having this kind of problem? Why are we having this supposedly pandemic, supposed pandemic at the moment? And why do you think these women are doing this? Why do you think they are doing this? And according to the Social Media Act in Nigeria, stuff like this are not supposed to be happening, and there is a legislation against it already. So, my first question is, why do you think this is happening? Do you think this is a movement against men or against influential men or known men?
I love that word,
right, against influential men,
because no one can accuse me of that now.
You never can tell. If you and another lady should be in this studio and she raises her voice, rape, people would actually first of all accuse you. They will first of all listen to her. They will lynch you before they even hear anything you have to say. So don't even say, oh, you are safe. No one is safe. As far as people tend to listen to the emotional side of women ahead of facts, men are not safe if this should continue as a trend. So why do you think this is happening? Why? Let's address that first.
Okay, let's start from the first question you asked. Why? Recently, if you look at the situation in the not in the country, in the whole world, everybody wants to get they want to get them money. They want to enrich themselves. One, that is number one. Money is the first root of this evil act that men are experiencing from women. And another thing is that they want to have their fame through someone who have already
made it.
Mm. There's no how okay, for the person that sent such message on his Twitter handle accusing Rude Boy that okay, will you come out and say you've not harassed your maid and this and the likes and blah blah. He knows that from there, if the Rude Boy is a kind of person that panic or fear what people will say about him, if he's not a person like former President Olusegun Obasanjo, who cares less on whatever you say about him. Now, said, okay, let me quickly use this avenue. I'm not saying what I'm saying is right, but what I'm thinking that maybe I'm just forecasting that maybe that is probably what happened. Now, the Rude Boy has to look at it that okay, you want to make me to get yourself a fame, or you want to get money from me. Now, I will make you a scapegoat. so that others will not do something like that any longer. But looking at the situation now, the two things that I think that is the causes of all this is money and fame. If they know that, okay, for instance, now look at the issue of Baba Ijesha, the issue
Yes.
of Baba Ijesha and the maid and the likes. Baba Ijesha, either right or wrong, now he is presently at the correctional center. Now those that accuse him, they are they are moving around and doing their daily activities. Either his accusation is genuinely or wrong, or maybe it is what they planned. They have succeeded sending him to the correctional center. And looking at his age, adding the
The
numbers
number
of
of
years
years
to
to
his
his
age,
age.
even it is obvious that when he later came out from that correctional center, the things will not be the same for him. That is on that. Now, I want to appreciate Rudy for coming out boldly that, okay, want to make such person, as a scapegoat. And let me quickly say this: there is an heart, the 20 made in 2015, amended 2020, I think 2022, if I got the date of the amendment right. Now, that there are some things that you don't do on the social media space.
Yes.
Like, if you are on the social media and you are saying all sorts of things about person that you know yourself that this is not the fact that you've investigate and you have the information as a rightful information. That is what we call this cyber bullying. And coming to the social media space and accusing someone that, okay, will you come out and say you've not harassed your mate, that brings Rudy stoop low that, okay, maybe he's a rapist. You don't need to say to use that word. What the interpretation of what you are saying is that you is a rapist. And
Yes.
you know the how will I put it, what is it called, the gravity of that
Of course.
of that
Not even in the court of law alone.
yes,
In on your
on
person,
your
on your
person.
personality, on your brand, on what you do.
you
It's
know
going to affect immensely.
and accusing somebody like that, do you think that he would love to just fold his arms
And watch.
and watch that, okay,
Watch you destroy what they worked for.
whatever you say I will not talk? No. I know that. I want us to believe that whatever we are going to say on social media, let's get it right.
Get our facts right.
Get your
It doesn't take
facts.
anything for you to actually do a little
Don't
research.
just say because somebody said this,
Sensationalism.
somebody say something about a particular person and you now said, okay, you want to trend with it and you posted it. Even not only the person that tweet it on his Twitter and do that will be sober for this. Even those that
The family
replicate-
members, in fact, the family members, not even those who commented on the post now, our own family members. She has family members now. They found out where the husband works. You know how internet works, how the social media works. Everybody is connected. We just don't know it.
Yes.
Now they know where the husband works. Now a lot of people are commenting. Imagine, imagine the wife saying, "My husband, Pisca is looking for us."
No,
And this might be funny.
No, it is not that P-Square is looking for them to
Give them money or to come and sing for their
or to make them a scapegoat.
exactly. Somebody now said, imagine the first time you are seeing Rude Boy is not at a concert but in the court of law. How? How?
Imagine
It's a sound now. So it's just funny how we individuals, we don't look at the gravity of what we say or what we do or how what we do or say affect others. We just do them. We just go ahead and do them, and we expect that people will be kind to not react. Because when you do something or you say something, you no longer control the reaction of people.
As calm as I am, I cannot put that.
Exactly.
That allegation.
You can't be the one to determine, because for every action there must be a reaction, and you cannot tell people, you can't beat people and tell them how to cry.
Because not only Rudy will be the victim of this, because
his family will be
family
affected.
will be affected,
His
and
business, his image, everything about him.
the unborn child.
Yes, everybody is affected. if this comes out to
How
be
will you
false,
allege someone as a
because
rapist?
I actually saw
Do you
a
have your
post.
facts?
I actually saw a post where on Facebook, I guess that person went to look for a peace care associate on Facebook, and the person was begging. He said, "Hello, DJ Yax." I think the person was DJ Yax. "I know you used to be a DJ and you know peace care a lot. Please help me beg, rude boy. I didn't mean everything I said.
Yeah,
I just wanted to feel among. My husband is even threatening to take me to police station himself and divorce me afterwards. I'm sorry, I will not be a Twitter feminist again."
You know, why will you be rude to rude boy?
Wait, a rude boy, you are rude. No, 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 asao
Imagine.
na.
No,
All
no.
right. I guess what we should take away from this is,
Let's
if
be
you don't
mindful
have
of
the
what we are
facts,
saying
if you
in
don't
the
have the
social media
facts,
space.
please do not say anything.
Say,
It's better you are quiet than there's a saying that says it's better you keep quiet than say something. It's better to keep quiet and be termed wise than say something and be proven otherwise. When you keep quiet, nobody will know if you are wise or foolish. But when you say something, people can check. Oh, this person not get sense.
It's empty barrel.
Empty barrel. So
Wonderful.
it shouldn't be like that. And even when we want to talk about facts, let us not over amplify the facts. Let facts remain facts. Like we always say on this show, the truth does not change shape. It doesn't change form. The truth is always the truth, and you don't even have to amplify or over amplify it before people realize the truth. The truth will
Just
always
because
remain
you
the
want
truth,
to trend.
just because you want to trend. So please,
Your trend
uh,
landed you to the correctional center.
it might not even be a
And-
correctional center
and-
because
and-
Kirikiri now, I don't think Kirikiri is a correctional center.
It's part of-
Kirikiri
it's
na
part of-
mending center.
it's part of the correctional center.
Kirikiri is a mending center. When you get there, they will mend you. Your body go rest.
Your
So
body
it
go tell
your
you.
body go. So, ladies and gentlemen, on this show, we don't encourage violence. We don't encourage wrongful accusation. It's wrong. It's not supposed to be. Let us consider ourselves. Let us put ourselves in their shoes. What if you were wrongly accused of something you didn't do,
Will you be-
regardless of how small or how big it is? What if you are wrongly accused? You won't be happy. People around you will be affected. You will be affected. Everybody will be affected. So please, let us do our part in ensuring that we do not put another person. And let's not forget that you don't only kill people by guns or by harming their lives
Even
physically.
with
Even with what we say,
say,
we can kill people, we can maim people, and it shouldn't be.
even if it is not someone that's strong enough, you know, that some people
Yes.
immediately they read something like that
They
about them on
they are
social media.
already
They make-
affected.
What they would think
Some
next is that
suicide might come in.
I think this is the time for him
Depression.
to just leave this planet and go
And go and rest.
and rest.
So it shouldn't be like that, please. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed navigators, you know we don't do that here on Esteemed Radio Vision. So please do not be a part of the problem. Be a part of the solution. And before we round up this morning, Afolabi,
And-
what is your final take? Let's
Okay,
take a final take before we
final
round up.
take on this is that I don't want to be biased. You know, if you see something and you want to say something, say it right
Yes, in the right way.
at the appropriate place. Instead of you coming to the social media space, why can't you go to the police station where
And
they
present your evidence.
where you are now placed on wanted now? Present yourself there. Yes, present yourself there. Okay, this is what you see and you want to say it. Okay, let them carry their investigation and charge the person to the court of law instead of you coming to the social media space and be saying also
Rubbish.
if the court of law now prove you wrong, it means you are trying to that is what we call the defamation of character.
Of course.
You are defaming him that okay, this is who he is, and which is not, and the court of law will not be gladly to just release you to go like that.
Nope.
You will not go unpunished. They will punish you.
Exactly.
And your punishment will affect not only you, your family, your unborn generation, because they will name them that okay, say
Absolutely.
you don't know this woman, the woman that sent to correctional center because of is losing a mouth.
Because they cannot control what they
Cannot
say.
control what she's saying. That is why she landed in the correctional center. The history will not forget you, and people will tell your child, your unborn generation, that history. And how will you be glad if your generation is now causing you that oh, what is wrong?
This person cause am.
That is that. Let us be mindful whatever we say to our fellow human being. And if you say something, say it at the appropriate place.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much, Afolabi. And before we round up this morning, I want to quickly remind us. Say, don't. When we started living for ourselves alone, is when problems started happening in the world. Let us remember that the life that we have, the life that we are living, we are not living for ourselves alone. We are living for also for people around us, for our family members, for our children, for our husbands, for our wives, for everybody around us. So don't let us say things carelessly or do things carelessly that might not only affect us but affect people around us. Let us put them into consideration. Even if we are thinking of suicide, let's not forget that when we are gone, it's not only us that will stop feeling pain. Some people will start feeling pain.
There's some life attached to
Yes,
your life.
some people will start feeling pain. So please let us do everything that we do and say while considering people around us. And with this, we are going to
and finally, on behalf of our Chief Executive Officer, Deacon Michael Adeboye, we are facilitating with the new Olubadan of Ibadan land. Oba, His Imperial Majesty, Oba Rashid
Adewolu Ladoja. Ade don finally wolu now.
Yes, he's already in Ilu, but now finally
Ade don enter Akpere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed navigators, thank you very much for riding with us this morning. We are going to come your way again, but until then, I want to especially thank the executive producer of Esteemed Radio Vision in person of the Michael Adeboye Ashaolu, the producer, our producer in person of Adenkwe Afolabi, the prince on the show, and the man behind the button, Abdusamad Balogun, aka Big Balog, someone on number one.
Or you call him
77. Oh, okay. That one's today. Okay. And also, as we were during the course of the program, Ayo Mikun came into the studio with his now fine boy. Always looking malato, looking sexy. Even Glory is laughing, smiling, like, okay, that's true. He's a fine boy. But thank you very much for everything you do. Thank you very much for being a part of our program. And we know that when next week come,
your comments at the comment section.
yes, please, your comments, please let us know your opinion in the comment section. We are going to be there to interact with you. Very special because you are our special guest on any of the program, any and every of the programs that we do on Esteemed Radio Vision. And until we come your way again, it has been myself, LAXPS, I am Alexpo Simi, and
Adenipekun Afolabi, the prince
on the show. Until we come your way again, bye for now.